Hey, hvordan har du det?
Hello, everybody. Jeg har det godt, which means I'm doing well in Danish. So yeah, awesome to start out with a little Danish.
First of all, can you please introduce yourself?
Of course. My name is Sanchez, and I'm participating in this year's DMGP with a song called Two Spirits. Yeah.
What is the song Two Spirits about? What is the meaning behind the song?
So the meaning behind the song Two Spirits is to find the strength to be who you are, and to be who you're meant to be, following your own sound, following the rhythm of your own drum, but doing it with people in unity. It's about kind of like having duality, two sides of one thing, and being able to kind of merge those together in one expression that kind of allows you to be who you're meant to be and who you are, without compromise. And yeah, it's also a little homage to my cultural heritage as Oglala Lakota Sioux, or as a Native American from South Dakota. Yeah, so it has kind of those messages incorporated into the song and the expression.
Why did you decide to submit to Dansk Melodi Grand Prix this year? Why do you think this is a good time?
So I decided to participate again this year because the first time was a little random. It was also the first song I ever released. I've been performing and recording. I've been performing and performing and kind of like singing ever since I can remember. But it was the first song I ever released onto the major platforms. And I was the only person at that time who didn't really have a team with me. So I kind of like wanted to do it the right way, Standard 2.0, with all the experiences I've gotten throughout the years. I've played everywhere in Denmark and also internationally, and I've recorded so much music that I've put out, and yeah, I'm just a different performer now, and I kind of like wanted to showcase the real Sander when I do my shows, you know, like explosive energy, just like expressing and jumping around, twirling, yelling, just feeling. The first time around was a little demure compared to what Sander 2.0 is. So yeah, I was just ready to come and do it with a team this time around, so that we can do it with a bang, but also do it with all the experience that I've gotten throughout the years, showcasing the real me. So yeah.
As you mentioned, you participated in DMGP for the first time in 2020, and how did this experience help you prepare this year?
So it helped me a lot to prepare for what not to do and what to do. A lot of like social media things that I kind of like wish I have done the last time. I kind of like knew that I wanted to do and prepare. And yeah, I guess like the press things and making sure that I have the right people help me with these things. The first time around, I didn't have anybody. I just had a friend with me on the day. But this time around, I made sure that I had like the right people, like to help me out with different things. I knew what people I wanted to help me out doing, like video things and press pictures, cover art, and yeah, I just kind of like had everything planned out in another way because I kind of knew what I wanted to do and what kind of expression and what kind of artistic expression I wanted to bring forth this time around too. So yeah, I kind of like feel like I come more prepared and I have more ideas of what to do and what not to do. But in reality, I was a part of the Corona year. So the day before the show, back in 2020, was like where people were told they couldn't come in and see the show. So we did it in one of Denmark's biggest venues, Royal Arena, without any audience. So this time around, I also feel like I haven't really done the real experience. So I'm kind of like something in between having not tried it and having tried it. Probably mostly I have tried it, but I'm still excited about the actual experience of doing it, without having like Corona being like a thing this time around. So yeah, I'm so excited about everything.
Can you tell us a bit of how will your performance look like in the MGP?
Yeah, so you can expect a lot of explosive energy, a lot of heartfelt emotions, a story that kind of like has depth and development, and you can expect the drum to be an essential part of my show. Yeah, without spoiling too much, there's also a little kind of a little Easter egg thing from my last show. So yeah, I guess you can just expect a lot of heartfelt emotions and expressive dynamic energy. Yeah.
Do you have some kind of routine or ritual that you do every time before performing on stage to calm down the emotions, or yeah?
Yeah, so I kind of like have just these things that I normally kind of do that kind of have an effect on me. I expand my lungs a lot throughout the day, and also maybe sometimes the day before if I'm doing like a long set, to kind of like make sure that I can contain more oxygen and use more energy. Spending more energy on less exhale and inhales, which also kind of allows me to, it kind of brings down my heart rate and gives me clarity of the situation, because of like a lot of times adrenaline can like maybe distort your time, or like how you understand time. So doing these like kind of like doing these, I guess, methods kind of like allows me to also ground myself, and then I make sure that I spend time on myself, getting ready, you know, doing the makeup and kind of like the styling, and just making sure that I look right and that I spend time on doing it, because it kind of like charged me with mental capacity to do what I do. It's also like in just like my normal everyday life, whenever I go out, I make sure that I spend a lot of time getting ready, because it kind of like charges me with mental capacity and mental energy to do life, I guess. So yeah, those kind of like rituals. And then of course I'll make sure that I have a good time with whomever I do it with. You know, it's about the whole experience, not just the show in itself. So if I do like a normal concert, I would maybe drink a beer with my band, just like making sure that we get like kind of like the atmosphere and just like the hygge, as we say in Denmark. But if it's like bigger shows, of course I don't do anything else than just making sure that I prepare mentally and vocally, and yeah, making sure that I just have fun, I guess. It's like my ritual. So, yeah.
If you could travel back in time to 2020 and meet yourself from this time right before performing on the MGP stage, what would you say to yourself?
I would say, do you. Remember that you're the boss. Even though you've been told what to do and what not to do and where to stand, of course, respect people's work and, you know, listen to the people that you're working with. But remember that follow your gut, and you are the boss. So you're the one in the end who is in charge of what is about to happen, or what you're gonna do and what you want to do in the moment. So yeah, I guess like that would be what I would tell myself. Yeah.
Great. For the end, do you have any favorite Danish Eurovision song from all the time?
So Dansevisen is just an iconic, timeless staple from the 60s. Jørgen and Grete Ingemann. And then for some reason I just can't forget the "You didn't know how to twist, you didn't know how to make a girl insist, you didn't know how to move, you didn't feel the groove, you didn't know how to twist." I think because I had the CD when I was younger, it just sticks. But yeah, maybe something like Anya with "Taking Down My Armor." Yeah, those songs, something like that.
Great. Thank you so much for this interview. I'm crossing my fingers for you. Good luck.
Thank you so much, and I'll see you around.
Thank you. Bye.